Good evening, and I'm happy to be presenting another edition of EmoNews after a long break. Today is March 10th, and I am your presenter, Soana Benjamin. In the headlines this evening, about 200 young women empowered at International Women's Day Symposium in Trinidad and Tobago. SMA class of 1974-75 donates to Egbert Germain Wing Roof Rehabilitation. Grenada wins 5 major honors at Patois Tourism Awards. 5 Iranian women soccer players granted humanitarian visas in Australia. And woman charged after shots fired at Rihanna's Los Angeles home. These stories and more coming up.
Welcome to Antigua. These people have no behavior. They have no behavior. Welcome to Antigua. Clear out how you know it's danger. How you know it's danger. When it comes to mass in Madrid.
First up in local news, the St. Mary's Academy class of 1974-75 has donated $15,734 EC dollars to support the Egbert Germain Wing Roof Rehabilitation Project at the school. The contribution was formally presented on March 9th during the school's morning assembly at the St. Mary's Academy in Roseau. The check was handed over to Principal Mrs. Sylvia John-Baptiste by Dr. Damian Dublin, an alumnus representing the class reunion committee.
Like many of my classmates, my journey through these halls helped shape the values that have guided our lives: discipline, integrity, perseverance, and service. These are lessons that extend far beyond this classroom. Our reunion last year, October 2025, gave us the opportunity not only to reconnect as classmates and friends, but also to reflect on the tremendous role that SMA played in our development. We therefore felt it was important that our celebration include a tangible expression of gratitude to the institution that gave us so much. It is in that spirit that the class of 1974-75 is pleased to present the contribution in the amount of $15,734. Our hope is that this contribution will play a small part in ensuring that the next generation of students at SMA, that is all of you there, will continue to benefit from a strong and inspiring learning environment, and that our contribution will also serve as a motivation to get other SMA alumni across the globe to do likewise.
The donation forms part of the St. Mary's Academy Alumni Infrastructural Development Fund, which focuses on improving key facilities across the school campus. The project supports the rehabilitation of the roof of the Egbert Germain Wing, named in honor of Brother Egbert Germain, a respected former principal known for his leadership and dedication to academic excellence. Principal Sylvia John-Baptiste, who received the donation, had this to say.
When past students, who some of them graduated about 50 years ago, but they still remember their alma mater and decide to raise funds to invest in those coming after them, we have to recognize that, because this is something that is getting more and more rare. So we thank the past students, especially the graduating class of 1974, 1975, for the generous contribution of $15,734 $734 which will go towards the roof project of the new wing, the Egbert Germain wing.
Principal Sylvia Jean-Baptiste welcomed the contribution, noting that continued alumni support plays an important role in maintaining and improving the school's facilities. The SMA Alumni Infrastructural Development Fund aims to mobilize alumni and community support to ensure that the St. Mary's Academy continues to provide a safe and inspiring learning environment for future generations. In more local news, the Dominica National 4-H Club Buddy Program continues to promote peer connection, social, emotional development, and leadership opportunities for young learners across early childhood settings. A key feature of the initiative is the Buddy Bench, a simple but effective tool used on playgrounds to encourage kindness, inclusion, and friendship among students. Through hybrid workshops, school leaders are equipped with the skills and resources needed to implement, monitor, and sustain the Buddy program within their institutions. Recently, principals and local 4-H club leaders participated in a workshop led by Buddy program founder Miss Lovely Sheridan, where they received an introduction to the initiative and its benefits for schools. Educators and parents have welcomed the program and say they look forward to continued collaboration and expansion of the initiative in schools across Dominica. And finally, in local news, government officials recently welcomed a demonstration vessel that showcases alternative maritime fuel technology as part of efforts to reduce emissions and expand Dominica's green energy potential. The vessel, known as the Green Pioneer, recently docked in Dominica, giving officials and industry representatives a closer look at emerging clean fuel technology for the shipping sector. Developed by international energy company Fortescue, the vessel is designed to operate using alternative fuels, including green ammonia, an energy source produced using renewable power that can significantly reduce carbon emissions from ships. Officials say Dominica's expanding renewable energy sector, particularly the development of geothermal power, could eventually support the production of green fuels. If successful, initiatives like this could help position Dominica as a potential hub for sustainable maritime fuel in the region. Government representatives say the visit is part of ongoing discussions on how clean energy could create new economic opportunities while helping reduce global shipping emissions. And that's all for local news this evening. We'll be right back with the regional news. And on the regional scene, Grenada has captured 5 major honors at the 2026 Patois International Travel Awards, held during the Patois World Tourism Leaders Summit at ITB Berlin on March 4th. The country received the award for Destination of the Year, Caribbean Experiences, recognizing its unique tourism products rooted in culture, authenticity, and sustainability. Tourism Minister Senator Honorable Adrian Thomas was named Tourism Minister of the Year, Sustainable Development, while Stacey Liebert, CEO of the Grenada Tourism Authority, received the Gold Award for Excellence in Destination Development in the Caribbean category. In the hospitality category, Spice Island Beach Resort was awarded Best All-Inclusive Resort in the Caribbean, and its president and managing director, Janelle Hopkin, received the Gold Award Woman of the Year, Hospitality. Tourism remains a vital pillar of Grenada's economy, supporting jobs and businesses across the tri-island state of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. In more regional news, approximately 200 young women benefited from an International Women's Day Empowerment Symposium hosted by Girls of Impact Trinidad and Tobago on March 6, held under the theme Give to Gain, Empower, Serve, and Rise. The event was organized in collaboration with the YES unit of the Division of Youth Empowerment and Sport. The symposium focused on equipping participants with important skills in leadership, advocacy, and personal development, while also creating opportunities for mentorship between young participants and established women leaders. Organizers say the initiative aimed to inspire the next generation of women leaders while encouraging empowerment, service, and growth within their communities. The event also provided a platform for young women to connect, share experiences, and build networks that support their personal and professional development. And that's all for original news this evening. We'll be right back with international news.
Blast Gaming presents its biggest job whatever. Blast Mystery Progressive. I'm so excited. I can't hide it. In your blast up and rising. And I like it. It going up and up and up and up and up. Blast up and up and up and up and up and up.
Play selected games to win in the Blast Mystery Progressive. Pick until you match 3 gems and win one of the 5 cash jackpots. Or you can blast up with the Mystery Progressive jackpot.
It going up and up and up and up and up. Blast up and up and up. Blast Gaming.
Internationally, 5 members of the Iranian women's national soccer team competing in the Women's Asian Cup in Australia have been granted humanitarian visas by the Australian government. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese confirmed that the players had requested assistance and were moved to a safe location amid fears they could face persecution if they returned to Iran. Supporters had urged Australian authorities to provide protection after the players refused to sing Iran's national anthem before their first match, an act interpreted by some hardliners as defiance against the government. The issue drew international attention, including comments from Donald Trump, who said it would be a humanitarian mistake to send the players back to Iran and suggested the United States could offer asylum if needed. Reports indicate that at least 7 players left the team hotel, with 5 now under police protection after applying for asylum. Families of some players are reportedly facing threats in Iran. Iran's first Vice President Mohammad Reza Aref dismissed the situation as psychological warfare, insisting the government would guarantee the players' safety if they returned home. The situation unfolded during the Women's Asian Cup tournament in Australia, where supporters gathered outside the team bus following their final match, calling on authorities to save our girls. Global football body FIFA says it is monitoring the situation closely and remains in contact with tournament organizers and Australian authorities to ensure the players' safety. And finally, in international news, a woman has been arrested and charged with attempted murder after allegedly firing multiple gunshots toward the Los Angeles home of global music star Rihanna. According to the Los Angeles Police Department, the incident occurred around 1:20 p.m. on Sunday when 5 to 7 shots were fired, striking the outside gate of the property but not the house itself. Police confirmed that several people were inside the home at the time, but no injuries were reported. Authorities later identified the suspect as Ivana Lisette Ortiz, a woman in her 30s who was taken into custody without incident. She has since been charged with attempted murder and is being held on $10.2 million bail. Representatives for Rihanna and her partner rapper A$AP Rocky have not yet commented on the incident. And that's it for international news. We'll be right back with sports.
Don't forget, today we have funeral, we have functions. Make sure you're on time.
Always on time, eh?
You're always on time. Make sure. All right. Papa Met, look, I just received a message from National Bank asking me to regain access to my account. Look at a message that your account has been placed on hold due to an unusual activity. Let me click that link.
How many times NBD has to say that they will never ever send links via text message to regain access to account or to restore account or to do anything with account?
So National Bank that send it, I believe it. I just click in.
Emo, if you are not sure, it's better if you call National Bank at 255-2300 or email them at customersupport@nbd.dm.
Papa met. Little again, I lose all the little money I save up from my account.
And you'd find money to pay me.
Yeah, I tell you, I almost click link and almost lose my money. You're talking about I hope I have money to pay you. Let's go, eh?
All I know is don't click any link. Call NBD instead.
So let us go to our business.
And in sports news, the Dominica Amateur Athletics Association has officially announced a change of its name to Dominica Athletics Association Incorporated, effective immediately. According to the organization, the change forms part of its ongoing strategic planning process aimed at strengthening governance, sustainability, and the overall structure of athletics administration in Dominica. President of the association, Brendan Williams, explained that the new name reflects the organization's intention to modernize and align more closely with international standards set by World Athletics, the global governing body for the sport. Williams noted that the adjustment goes beyond a name change and represents the association's commitment to supporting all athletes in Dominica, including emerging, elite, and professional competitors. The transition is also part of a broader initiative to improve administrative systems and expand programs that benefit athletes, coaches, and clubs across the island. Despite the name change, the association says its mission remains the same: to promote, develop, and govern athletics in Dominica while creating opportunities for athletes to excel locally, regionally, and internationally. In other news, 11-year-old Divya Persad has strengthened her reputation as one of Guyana's rising chess talents after winning the Women's Day Rapid Chess Tournament. Persad, the reigning national Under-12 girls rapid champion, finished the 7-round competition unbeaten, scoring 6 points with 4 wins and 2 draws. The New Guyana School student topped a field of 24 players at the tournament, which was organized by the Gambit Group in collaboration with the Guyana Chess Federation and the School of the Nations to mark International Women's Day. In the rapid format, where players had 10 minutes per game, Persad displayed impressive composure to maintain her lead throughout the tournament. Tharisha Montes de Oca of Marian Academy placed second with 5 points, while Angelina Yap secured 3rd place on tiebreaks. Other standout performers included Louisiana Fowler, who finished 4th and won Best Under 16, while Gabrielle Mohabir and Amaya Sharma captured the Under 14 and Under 12 titles respectively. The tournament featured players from 9 schools, highlighting the growing interest in chess among young women in Guyana. In other sports news out of Guyana, the Guyana Amateur Powerlifting Federation officially opened its 2026 season with the National Sports Commission and Fitness Express sponsored Novices and Juniors Championship, held Sunday at the St. Stanislas College Auditorium. A total of 14 athletes competed in the event. Charlotte Charles, the only female lifter, secured gold in both the 69 kg Women's Master 1 Raw and 69 kg Women's Open Raw categories. Andrew Bailey captured the Novice Classic Best Lifter title after winning the 83 kg Men's Open Raw division, finishing ahead of Brandon Joseph. Bailey sealed his victory with a powerful 225 kg deadlift. Meanwhile, 18-year-old Omar Sata was named Junior Best Lifter in the 83 kg Men's Junior Raw category, recording an impressive total of 525 kg. Athletes from 7 gyms across Guyana participated in the championship. The National Sports Commission reaffirmed its commitment to the sport, noting that such competitions help identify athletes capable of representing Guyana internationally. And finally, in local sports news, the Dominica Athletic Association Incorporated is pleased to provide the media with an update on outstanding recent performances by several young athletes as they continue their preparations for the Character Games. Keone Esprit of the Pioneers Athletics Club delivered an impressive performance in the under-17 boys 200 meters, clocking a blistering 22.6 seconds, improving his time and successfully meeting the qualifying standard for the Character Games. Delaney George of the Aspirers Athletics Club also continued his strong form on the track, once again achieving the under-17 boys 100 meters character standard with an excellent time of 11 seconds. Meanwhile, Karim John Baptiste, also representing the Aspirers Athletics Club, set a new under-18 national record in high jump, clearing 1.87 meters. This remarkable achievement breaks his own national record that he established less than a month ago, demonstrating continued progress and exceptional promise. The Dominica Athletic Association Incorporated congratulates these athletes and their respective clubs for their dedication, discipline, and commitment to excellence. Their performances reflect the continued development of athletics in Dominica and highlight the talents emerging from local clubs. And EmoNews joins in congratulating the athletes and wish them best of luck at the Character Games. And that's it for sports news this evening. We'll be right back with the weather report. Here is the weather report from the Dominica Meteorological Service. A strong high-pressure system is maintaining breezy conditions across the island. Residents can expect mostly cloudy skies with scattered showers, with some showers becoming moderate at times. Winds will be east-northeast to east at 20 to 40 kilometers per hour with higher gusts possible. At sea, conditions are expected to be moderate to rough with wave heights between 1.5 and 2.5 meters or about 5 to 8 feet. A small craft advisory remains in effect. Small craft operators and sea bathers are strongly advised to stay out of the waters, especially along the eastern coast. Meanwhile, residents in areas prone to landslides and falling rocks should remain alert and exercise caution. Sea conditions are expected to improve by the weekend. Stay safe and continue to monitor updates from the Dominica Meteorological Service. This has been EmoNews Nightly Package for March 10th, 2026. I am your presenter, Soana Benjamin. See you tomorrow evening.